Welcome back to Isaac Overexplained. Today, we're going to learn how deal generation works and how to stack the odds in your favor. Thanks for the amazing support so far. Check the Isaac Overexplained playlist in the description if you like what you see. Also, sorry for the wait. Mewgenics has literally been evaporating all of my time. It is incredible. Play it immediately. Today, we have a small section of a pretty big topic. I'll probably make a video in the future diving more into just devil and angel rooms in general. I'm 100% sure that I'll miss a ton of stuff in this video, so just leave a comment. I'll probably end up making a part 2 with your suggestions / corrections if there are enough of them. So some general notes or comments to start us off. Hey guys, this is me post-editing. I'm realizing some broad stuff that I never said for some reason, so these deal generations, they start on the second floor. So obviously your first chance at a devil deal is basement 2. And then you can continue getting deals all the way until womb 2. And I also never mentioned how the Joker card or red chest teleportation works. It basically just takes your current split of angel or devil deal chance and then uses that to decide which one to generate. And on basement 1, you'll always teleport to a devil room. But if you have a 50-50 split of angel rooms and devil rooms, it'll just flip a coin then to decide which one to teleport you to. All right, there's probably a ton more I missed in this video, but I just had to add those couple things. Once a deal has generated on a floor, it cannot be influenced. Basically, if you already saw the devil room on a floor, picking up the Eucharist will not let you get an angel room. It doesn't retroactively change what's already happened. Also, the chance of a devil or angel room door remaining open is based on your current deal chance. This means that usually the door will only have a 33.8% chance of staying there. We'll learn where this number comes from later. Once the door closes, it can't be opened again. Even if you get goat head or something and go back to the boss, it won't be there. I figure we'll just start with devil rooms, as it'll make more sense this way, and it's the first one you encounter in a run. Devil rooms start at a base 1% chance. It's important to note that most of the time you will actually have more than 100% devil room generation chance, and we'll see how that comes in later. So here are the various ways you can boost your odds of getting a devil room. You can have the sausage item, which increases it by 6.9%, nice. Blowing up one shopkeeper on the floor gives you 10%, so this one is very easy and you should be doing this every floor if you can. Having one pentagram gives you 10%. And I actually didn't know this, but having a second pentagram gives you an additional 5% for a total of 15% if you have 2 or more pentagrams. Black Candle gives you 15%. Book of Rev, my goat, gives you 17.5%. And another easy one is blowing up a beggar, rotten beggar, battery bum, devil beggar, or keymaster gives you 35%. Taking no red heart damage against the boss gives you a 35% chance bonus. So whenever you start a floor, you will always have this initially, because obviously you haven't even fought the boss yet. Also, taking no red heart damage on the entire floor gives you a 99% bonus. And this bonus is why the second floor devil room always starts at 100%, because you haven't taken damage yet. Act of Contrition mitigates the penalties of red heart damage. Normally, when you take damage on a floor, you immediately lose that 99% chance bonus, and you just have the 35% from not taking damage from the boss. However, Act of Contrition gives you a 40% bonus after you take red heart damage on the floor. I know it's kind of confusing, but you essentially go from 99% to 40%. So instead of dropping to 35%, you instead drop to 75%. And similarly, it also mitigates the boss damage penalty. it gives you a 15% chance bonus. So instead of normally going to absolutely 0 bonus when you get hit on a boss, you instead go from 35% to 15%. This next one is pretty cool. I actually didn't know. Having the Satanic Bible Wisps from Book of Virtues increases your devil chance by 10% each, and you can have up to 8 of these. Having the Book of Belial gives you 12.5%, and as we all know, having Goathead gives you guaranteed deal spawns. Now for the only 2 negative modifiers on devil deal chance. If you've seen a devil room 2 floors ago, multiply your chance by 0.5. If you've seen it less than 2 floors ago, so basically if you've seen it last floor, multiply your chance by 0.25. It's important to note that these negative modifiers only count XL floors as 1 floor, not 2. So, have you ever wondered where that 33.8% comes from right after you see a deal? Well, it's from the base 1% chance, then we add 99% and 35% because we haven't taken damage on the floor or the boss yet, and then multiply that resulting 135% by 0.25. This is why I mentioned that your deal chance can actually go above 100%. So yeah, that's where that 33.8 comes from. So those 2 negative modifiers are what creates that typical cycle of deals in Isaac, where you go from 100 to 33.8 to 67.5 and then back to 100. So you can always get a deal every 3 floors, assuming you don't take red heart damage. Angel Room generation works different than the Devil Room. In order to get a chance for an Angel Room, you must have generated a Devil Room on a previous floor. Teleporting to a Devil Room with the Joker card or a red chest doesn't count. The only exceptions are Book of Virtues, which makes the first deal an Angel Room. Also, the Confessional Blessing guarantees an Angel Room on a floor if you haven't seen any deals yet. Also, you need to have made no deals with the devil throughout the run. This only counts, spending health to actually buy an item. You can still open red chests, you can still use credit card or coupon to get free devil items. However, taking items with the lost still counts as a deal with the devil, again, because you're walking over the item and picking it up, spending something to get it. The Satanic Bible boss items that spawn also count as a devil deal. Book of Virtues and Act of Contrition allow Angel Rooms to spawn even if a deal was taken. They also allow you to take devil deals without being locked out of Angel Rooms. Also, as we all know, holding Eucharist makes the Angel Room guaranteed. So how does Isaac actually decide when you get an Angel Room? Well, it performs a series of coin flips. If any one of these coin flips succeed, it spawns an Angel Room, but if all of them fail, you get a Devil Room. It's important to understand this concept. The chance of getting an Angel Room is tied to your Devil Deal chance. There's no way to directly add to your Angel Room chance. I mean, obviously we're not talking about like Eucharist, like in general. Because the chance of generating the Angel Room is based on your Devil Deal chance, there's only a couple ways to, give the Angel Room a bigger piece of that pie. This is why, blowing up a beggar or a shopkeeper still increases your Angel Room chance, even though, that doesn't really make a lot of sense why that would do that. Because it's just increasing your base Devil Deal chance, and then the Angel Room is based on that. So let's go over some of the ways that you can give the Angel Room a bigger piece of that pie, giving you more coin flips to increase your chance. The first generation of an Angel Room is guaranteed if the first Devil Room you saw, you didn't enter it. If you did enter the first devil room, however, this causes your devil and angel chance to be split 50-50, and we'll learn why in a second. So basically, on the second floor of Isaac, when you get that devil room, you have three options. You can either just not go in, which guarantees that your next deal will be an angel room. You can go in, which will make the next deal a 50-50, or you can take a devil item in that devil room and then you're locked into devil deals. So the base chance for angel room generation is just a regular coin flip of 50%. So this is why typically you'll see your angel and devil deal chance are the exact same. But now we'll see how to give the angel room a bigger piece of that pie. Holding rosary bead gives you another flip of 50%, and donating 10 coins to the donation machine gives you another 50% coin flip. So this means that if you're holding rosary bead, the angel deal chance will instead be 75% of your devil deal chance. So normally it's 50%, but now you're adding an additional coin flip, so now you're up to 75%. Does that make sense? And then if you have rosary bead and you also donate 10 coins, you would go up by an additional 12.5% of your devil deal chance. Moving on, both key pieces give you a 25% coin flip each. So if you want to keep getting angel rooms, make sure to bomb the angel statues and kill the angels for those. You can also spawn the angels in sacrifice rooms to get key pieces as well. Donating to a beggar until he pays out gives you a 25% flip. Keymasters and bomb bums do not give you this bonus, and shell games also do not give you this bonus. Sacrifice rooms can bless you multiple times. If you get blessed on your third sacrifice, you get a 15% flip. If you get blessed on your fifth sacrifice, you get a 50% flip. If you got both, you get a combined 65% flip instead. Confessionals can give you a blessing, and this gives you a 10% flip. This actually stacks additively, so for example, if you get blessed 7 times, you would get a 70% flip. Confessionals also allow an angel room to spawn even if a devil deal was taken previously, but this only lasts on the floor. And finally, holding Book of Virtues gives you a 12.5% flip. There is a special coin flip, however. If you donate to a devil beggar until he pays out, you get a 25% flip. However, for this one, if you hit that 25% chance, you get a devil room instead. So it's, kind of a reverse coin flip. If you're trying to get angel rooms, you do not want to pay out a devil beggar. Instead, you should just blow him up, which increases your devil deal chance, which subsequently increases your angel room chance. I know, this is all kind of confusing. So this next section will kind of just be a free-form part of the video. Kind of just want to talk about some macro plays you can do to get more devil and angel rooms in the long run. The first strat is intentionally taking red heart damage. If you teleport to the devil or angel room before it naturally generates, it is beneficial for you to not generate it after the boss, because you've already seen the devil room, so you don't want that penalty of generating the deal affecting you next floor, right? So this means to maximize value, you could intentionally take red heart damage to prevent the devil deal from spawning. Now, if you have a ton of soul hearts, this probably isn't worth it. I mean, in all my hours of Isaac, I've maybe done this like 3 or 4 times. I don't think it comes up that often, but it is just something to keep in mind. The second strat, which is fairly obvious, is holding onto your Joker cards. You only really want to use the Joker card if you fail to generate a deal for that floor. If you teleport to the devil room before fighting the boss, you could just naturally get the devil room anyways, wasting your Joker card. So yeah, I usually never use my Joker cards until I've already failed the deal chance for the floor. Another macro strategy, which some of you mentioned in my curse video, is avoiding Curse of the Labyrinth. Since Curse of the Labyrinth combines 2 floors, you're missing out on a chance to get a deal. So the optimal route would be avoiding the first floor of chapters whenever possible. So this would be going from Basement 2 to Downpour 2 to Caves 2 to Mines 2 to Depths 2. So kind of just alternating between main path and alt path to avoid Curse of the Labyrinth and get more deals. I actually had no idea about this one. You can use glowing Hourglass to get more deals. If your deal chance is less than 100%, you can Hourglass out of a deal you see if you don't like it. If the door disappears after you teleport using the Hourglass, the game for some reason doesn't count this as seeing a deal. So as you can see in this example, I fought the boss and I had the 65% chance, whatever it is. I then Hourglassed out of the angel room and the door didn't appear. And on the next floor, I actually got a 100% chance for a deal, even though I saw it on the previous floor. This is pretty neat, but as you can see, it is kind of inconsistent as you have to hit the roll on the deal door disappearing. Because if it stays there, the game, doesn't remove it for some reason. I feel like this has to be a bug. Like, I don't know how, because like you generated the deal, but then you just Hourglass out and it just like doesn't count it for some reason. But you might have to use this one day. You never know. Another thing is the sacrifice room on the 6th hit can teleport you to an angel room, even if you have taken devil deals in the past. However, if the devil room has already been seen, it just takes you to the devil room on the floor. So if you have the health to spare, the sac room can help you get more angel rooms. And also, as I mentioned earlier, the sac room can spawn the angels to get you those key pieces as well. Okay, that was a lot of information packed in this video. I know I probably missed like 5 things, but the main thing you should take home from this is, in order to increase your deal chance without holding specific items, just blow up shopkeepers and beggars, and then avoid red heart damage, and you'll be golden. And in order to skew those results towards angel rooms, you can donate 10 coins to the donation machine, and hit Sac Rooms or confessionals. And also make sure to get the key pieces from the angel rooms if you want to keep on getting them. Alright, thanks for watching.